As part of the UK student visa process, you have to appear for CAS, pre-CAS and immigration interviews. These mock interviews are conducted with the students. Is very crucial to pave your path to achieve your ultimate goal. If you want to appear for similar interviews, I've added the link into the description below. You need to become a member of the channel. Upon confirmation, you will receive an invitation to the meeting and also the potential questionnaire to prepare for the interview. Let's enjoy the latest recorded interview. Thank you very much for joining in. Can you confirm your name and date of birth, please?
My full name is Irene Akhtar. You can call me Irene. And my date of birth is...
Can you describe the course you will be studying?
Yeah, I will be studying MSc International Human Resource Management, and it's I'm going to acquire master's degree actually, and yeah.
What are the modules you're going to study?
Well, there are 9 core modules in my course actually, and they are professional skills, resourcing and talent management, business ethics and sustainability, global employment relations, global human resource management, challenges and debates, leadership and changes, then and human resource management dissertation, and global and I forgot actually 2 other modules, the name of 2 other modules.
Okay, thank you very much. Are you required to do work placement as part of your studies?
No, there is a work placement in my course, but it's not mandatory to take a work placement a part of part of my course. But if I wish and need, I can take a work placement.
How does this course relate to your previous studies?
Well, actually, this course is not directly relates to my previous study, but I want to pursue my double master's degree in international human resource management to flourish my future career actually in the administrative sector at educational institution.
How long does your course last?
It's a 1-year course.
How your chosen course will be assessed?
My course will be assessed through essay, dissertation, portfolio, then exam, and presentation.
Can you talk me about modules you are particularly interested in?
Well, actually, there is no details about modules on their website, university website, but I did some research online, and I think I will be interested in more global human resource management challenges and debates, because through these modules, I think I will be able to get more clear concepts about human resource management sector. So that's why.
Why do you want to study at this university?
Well, there are lots of reasons. Actually, first of all, University of Portsmouth is a public university in the city of Portsmouth, Hampshire, England, and it has rated gold in the government teaching excellence framework, and it is ranked 501 to 600 in the world university rankings, and it's also top 100. It is in the top 100 universities in the UK. It's ranked 75 in the UK university rankings, and its employability ratio is also very good, and its employability ratio is 97.5%, which helps a student to get work experience, placements, and global networking opportunities. Moreover, University of Portsmouth offers different types of services for their students. And they arrange a 1 month long event program for international students to adjust in the university, meeting the lecturer, to meet the lecturer, then making new friends and get to know the city more better. They also provide English classes during the term time of the student, so that they can make sure the students are fully equipped to make their presentation more effectively. Also, University of Portsmouth has over 5,000 international students from 150 countries. By standing in this university, I can get an opportunity to mix up with students from all over the world, which will definitely help me in my future career also. And I also chose this university because Portsmouth is one of the best places to live in the UK, because it's a multicultural city, and it's really safe and friendly. It has a really very good transportation system, and I also chose this university because most of the courses in this university are approved by professional bodies, like the course which I have applied for also is fully approved by the Chartered Institute of Personnel Development, which is the most widely recognized body in the HR field. And the environment is very good, dynamic learning environment. The university has very dynamic learning environment, and dynamic learning environment, and also university and their teaching system, teaching method is international standard. And the research method also. So for all of these reasons, I have chosen this university.
Thank you much. Quite detailed and quite pleasing to see that information. Have you considered any other universities?
Yeah, apart from University of Portsmouth, I have considered 3 more universities. They are Birmingham City University, University of Bedfordshire, and University of Hertfordshire.
How much is your course tuition fee?
Well, my course tuition fee is £17,000, but I have got a partial scholarship from the university, which is £1,600, and now I have to pay £15,400. Why
you have chosen to study in the UK?
Well, I chose UK for my further study for, again, many reasons. Like, first of all, UK education, and degrees are highly recognized all over the world. And UK, in fact, UK degrees is highly is a high recognition and valued in my country, which will definitely help me to get my desired job in the future. Moreover, UK is a multicultural country, which through I can again mix up with the people from all over the world, and which will help me in my future career. But furthermore, UK education system is basically practical based rather than theory based, and most of the courses comes with work placement or internship. And the duration is also is short in the UK. The course duration actually it's like in other countries like Canada or Australia. the course duration is 2 years for master's degree, but UK it takes 1 year in the UK to complete master's degree, and also the tuition fees is also low compared to other countries in the UK. The living cost and like accommodation and food cost is also less low in the UK, and the weather is also good compared to other countries like in other countries, Canada or Australia. In Canada, the weather most of the time in the year remains very cold, and people most of the time have to face snowfall. And in Australia, the weather remains very hot most of the time. And so, for all of these reasons, I choose UK for my further study.
Thank you much. What are your post-study plans?
Well, as I have mentioned before, first of all, I want to, after completing my master's degree, I want to apply for PhD if I get a chance. Otherwise, I will come back to my country, and I will come back to my country and will apply for the post of vice principal. And as my desired job is to be a principal at education institution, I said you before that I want to pursue I want to flourish my career in the field of administrative sector at education institution, and my desired job position is to be a principal. So after coming back to my country, I want to apply for the post of a vice principal at first, and after getting after few years later, after getting some work experience in the administrative sector, I will apply for the post of a principal.
Thank you much. Where you will be staying in the UK?
Well, I have not, booked any accommodation yet, but I am looking for an apartment nearby my university campus in the UK. After getting visa, I will, book my accommodation.
Who is financing your study in the UK?
Well, my father is my financial sponsor.
What is the profession of your financial sponsor?
My father is a businessman.
Do you know how? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Carry on.
He has a 5-story building, which has 10 apartments, and he also has a shop of plain sheets, and also he has some investment in the stock exchange market.
Thank you much. Do you know how much is the maintenance cost in the UK?
Yeah, the maintenance cost in the UK is £1,023 per month outside London, and including this the accommodation cost will be 400 to 500 pound, for food 200 to 300 pound, and 60 pound for gas and electricity bill, 40 pound for internet, and 40 pound for mobile bills, and 40 pound for stationaries, and 30 pound for laundries, 80 pound for clothing, and 90 pounds for transportation.
Do you know whether you are entitled to work in the UK during your studies?
Can you repeat the question again?
Do you know whether you are entitled to work in the UK during your studies?
Yeah, according to Tier 4 general student visa, students allowed to work in the UK, a 20-hour per week, and during their vacations or weekdays, 40 hours per week.
So would you like to work during your studies?
Actually, as I'm a student, so my first priority is to study and complete my study successfully. But if I get a chance, I definitely would like to do some work to get some experience, and definitely, not to make any kind of disturbance on my study. But if I get a chance, I definitely would like to work and get some work experience, which will definitely help me in my future career.
Thank you very much. That's all I have to ask. Is there any questions for me?
No, I have no question.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That was perfect. Actually, I can't add anything there. I mean, like I've been interviewing, like, I mean, literally every day, I should say, at the students. But the way your research goes, yeah, really, really all over, basically, your studies, your university, about the environment, actually, the way you explain Portsmouth. Actually, I don't know that much information myself. Like, I've been here 20 years now in the UK. I don't know that much information about that area. And about your course, one thing, yeah, you meant when I asked about the modules, I mean, yeah, you just basically, that is one of the main question that will be asked, definitely. So you need to make sure you know all those modules on your fingertips. I mean, that's the only one question, I believe. Yeah, you just need to work out on those modules. But apart from that, like, every question you had are really good answers to all of them. Actually, I was really, really impressed, especially when asked about the university, about the comparison, and why you do want to study in the UK. Like, I mean, these are the main questions. I mean, that would be looking after, and the way you respond is perfect. I can't add, unfortunately, any sort of errors, any flaws there. I can wish you the very, very best of luck, and I'm sure you will definitely tick all the boxes there.
Thank you so much.
Right, so I suppose you know the drill about these interviews. So the main purpose is actually to give you an opportunity just to have similar interview, which you're going to go basically with the university. So this is just a practice session, basically. So I will go through the questions which I already shared. So those questions I will ask a bit formally. So I will judge your answers, how you responded to those questions. And if there's any deficiencies, anything I can add from my end as well. So I can add that by back end of the session. I'm hopeful, actually, if we go well in this session, I'm sure all the boxes will be ticked off. So, but before we go into the formal, sort of a bit serious session, so I would like you just quickly, briefly introduce yourself and just talk me about yourself. What's the plan, actually? When are you coming to the UK? What's the course, and what university have you chosen?
Well, I have chosen University of Portsmouth for my further study, and I have applied in MSc International Human Resource Management. And my future plan after completing this course, actually, I want to apply for PhD if I get a chance. Otherwise, I will come back to my country and apply for my desired position.
Okay, no, that's a great ambition, PhD. I thought about the same ambitions in the past, but obviously didn't fulfill that PhD myself. But yeah, good luck with that ambitions. But as I said, I mean, I'm going to go through all those questions a bit sort of serious mode to make sure, give you a feel that this is the real interview. And then I will listen to your answers. And then if there's anything I can add to your answers, so by back end, I can add those values as well. If you can hear my voice properly, so we can make it a bit formal.
Yeah, everything is okay.